What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I am back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure that you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. No matter how you feel about the video, we all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following my Instagram, go ahead and follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. And you guys already know how I like to do. Based on this title, I was super excited to just go ahead and get right into this video. But if you're new here, just to let you know, I never see any video before I react to it. I give you guys my honest and true, like, first time watching it opinion. So I'm super excited to go ahead and get right into this video. And let's just go ahead and see what the conversation is about. Also, I'm here in this little space because that's just where I could fit on the screen. Hopefully these two faces move so that I don't clash with anybody. But let's just go ahead and get right into the video.
Women really wanted to make marriage much more appealing. Start a political campaign to remove no-fault divorce and get women to sign off on it. Take that right away from women. You want to see the marital rate skyrocket? Remove no-fault divorce.
Because it has made it easy for people to divorce.
Right. But see, think about what I just said. That human beings in general don't want to give up a benefit, and to say, wait a minute, you got to give it up. Yeah, because men today are not listening to what women say. They're watching what women do, how they move, and that's what it comes. So,
as they should.
Imagine the symbolism of women volunteering, saying, all right, we really want to get this thing back on it. So as a gesture of good faith, we're going to remove no-fault divorce.
Right.
Men don't have a problem with that because we don't leave our relationships most of the time. We're the ones that stay. We're loyal. We follow the same football team for a lifetime. We don't leave. But what's the likelihood of that happening? I don't see it. I don't see anybody giving up. I don't see women giving up those kind of benefits.
Yeah, because, okay, so if you give up the benefit, if there's no fault divorce, so no matter what happens, you guys break up, that's just it. You guys just break up. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? You have to, I guess, come in with whatever you had before. And there's no alimony. There's no, I'm paying you alimony because of the fact that, like, I did this, so now I have to pay you. There would probably be a lower marital rate, but also, I mean, there would definitely be a lower divorce rate. Less people would want to get married if they were getting married for the benefits of marriage instead of actually just being with somebody. You know what I'm saying? But then the divorce rates would go down. So, but I don't know. As the title says, it would cause for accountability. You know what I'm saying? Have to stick in it and try to fix the issues rather than just running and divorcing. So that would be something.
I think the political pressure would be overwhelming.
Yeah. What's interesting too, Kevin, was, I did the video about with the father of my child, and I kind of really missed it where I was really focused on us having a better relationship between us so we could co-parent better. And one of the things that I did, which I used against him, was child support. But how I made it better was going to court and removing it.
I'm in shock. Okay? Just give me a moment. Okay? Because I'm in shock. First of all, I have to find that video. If you guys know what that video is, or you guys know what video she's talking about, let me know. But first of all, okay, so she did something wrong. We're all aware of that. She put somebody on child support. And then to make a better co-parenting relationship, she removed him. And I feel like that's so much maturity to be able to do something like that, because we're not gonna sit and just talk about the fact that she was wrong, because she knows she was wrong. We all know she was wrong for that. But the fact that she was really able to say, okay, to move forward, I need to be accountable enough to change what I did because that was wrong. so that I can move forward amicably. That's better than a sorry. That's better than a sorry. That's give me some of these hand claps in the comment section down below.
And for me, and I know that's going to be a hard pill to swallow for a lot of women, but I mean, he didn't deserve to be on child support because he's literally a present father.
Wow.
Well, it's all about good faith. I mean, the notion of before the 40s, I asked this question to a woman the other day. When did dating become a thing, and when did marriage, and when did the state need to get involved? You know why we even have marriage license? Miscegenation laws. They were so worried about black men marrying white women. After Jack Johnson in the 1910s, that's where the Mann Act, the white slavery, that's where you got your modern day marriage laws from.
Wow.
You got to go register with the state. That's where the jump in the broom and all that other stuff comes from. The family court system is a multi-billion-dollar thing. And if you've never sat in family court, go sit in family court for 3 or 4 days. You will have a new appreciation for what men have to go through. Today, you got, like I said, if you're going to do the right, most men don't want to go. First off, most men don't want to go to be weekend dads. Right. They don't want that. And then it's like a double, triple whammy. You lose your child. Then you got to be on paper. And if you miss something, whether she says it or not, things start happening, losing licenses, passports, all this other kind of stuff. That is a major burden removed. And it is a sign that you want to have a good faith relationship with a man. Now I get it. Today, women still are going to want to have security. But I'm always curious as to why women want so much security when it's you all that leave.
That's okay. First of all, we all know about how that works, right? Because like you didn't, the man didn't give birth to the child, so automatically it's like with the mom or whatever. So I like the way that he said it from a man's point of view, because I feel like a lot of people don't view things that way, and they need to. Like, okay, yeah, so you lose your child. You lose having that 24 access to the child, no matter what the reason is that you're not together, right? You lose that access to your child all the time. Fine. And then, like, yeah, like you're put on paper for these children or child, for the child, and you're required now by the state to do something that you probably were already doing or trying to do. Like, that's hurtful. That's hurtful. And that's why, you know, I see all the time, like, even like on social media, when women start saying things to defend men and to support men, they call you a pick-misha, or like you act like you want to be seen. Like, why are people so defensive of people defending men? But like, not only men, but like black men. Why is that such a defensive? Why do people get so offended when you do that? Why do people get so, they have something to say about it? They have to find something negative about it. Like, we all have a father. Like, is that the issue? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I like that he said that from the male's perspective, because for a lot of people really need to hear that message and see that message. And maybe it will help some people to you know, think a little bit more rational and less emotional when it comes to that whole relationship and the dealing with the, you know, the children and the father and the kids and the court system situation. Like, maybe it will make people really think twice after hearing this. Hopefully. I hope so.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. So are you basically saying that the laws need to be updated so that women aren't incentivized to leave, or do you think that women will more or less embrace marriage more if they had less options available to them I guess I'm saying the same thing. Are women incentivized to leave? And if you remove those incentives,
women are incentivized. Human beings act on incentives, and women are incented to break relationships.
Yeah,
they're incented. I mean, how many? We got single women on it. I was like, K. Let's see, K. K, you have no children, right? Right. That woman who got on CNN who was, I'm going to be evicted. Who those children weren't even hers. Today, women without children can live better than all of us working folks on the panel. You just had a woman in the UK get 9 years for leaving her kid for 6 days while she went to party. The net of it is the movie Claudine. Anybody ever seen Claudine? Go watch Claudine. What happened in the 60s was the civil rights movement was used to blunt. I mean, the feminism, womanism movement was used to blunt the civil rights movement. Two things happened around that time. Title IX, a few things. Title IX, that means women need to be represented equally in educational institutions, sports, blah, 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 blah. But what really happened was that Roe v. Wade, access to, legalize abortion, and then mass birth control becoming available, family planning as it were called, and then no-fault divorce. Prior to 1945, so let's say Kay and I were married. Okay, Kay and I were married, and if she said she wanted a divorce, she could get a divorce. But if we had children, the children would automatically go with the father. She would leave with what she came with. So there was an incentive for you to actually stick to your vow. Now, the incentive is you can actually...
Can you imagine a world where parents divorce and the children automatically, no matter what, go with the father, and the woman comes into the marriage with what she had? Can you imagine? Like, can you imagine? For real, like, that's crazy. Because if you think about it in this modern world, that's like crazy to even think about. Because one, a lot of this whole, like, how she put how Courtney put her, ex on child support off of emotion, right? Because she was angry out of her feelings. She put him on child support. And then, like, women who bartered, like, you can't see your kids because I'm mad at you. Because I said so you can't see them. Like, all of that stuff would not even be able to happen. So imagine a world like that happening. And then the woman would have to just, if she's mad at her ex, or she's upset, or she has all these emotions, not only would she be emotional because of the breakup, she'd also be emotional because she no longer has the kids, which means she has no access to this person's life. Period. There's no dog in the fight at all. Can you imagine? Yeah, that's why he to talk about it is just like, because we know that that's something that would never get voted for because of just the thought of just exactly what I said.
Live like a married woman without the husband, because a man is paying the amount of money to keep the standard of living where it is. That's just the child support. That's not on top of what it gets asked for additionally. Child support, and then in the states where they have alimony, you get doubles. So if this were business, it would be a bad move. So I understand it. So you can't go, Roe v. Wade, don't know what's going to happen with that one. But no fault divorce would basically mean you would need more than just I'm not happy. Something would need really be a precipitation, because you'd have to come prove the reason why you want to break it. And if you chose to, so if you had two things, no fault divorce was removed, and if the children were automatically presumed to go with the father, how many relationships would end up, how many wives do you think would end up walking away? I think the number would drop drastically.
Yep.
Yeah.
But women aren't going to vote for that. That's the one. That's why, you know, the power, the vote has always been the thing in any society that leans democratic. Women will always outnumber men on the planet. Mm-hmm. So you can track civilizations throughout time. When you're in decline, you start to see these alternative lifestyles, rise of women, right to vote, property rights, all this other kind of stuff. And it just goes counter to what has always built society.
On this episode of Lapeef.
Wow. There's so many things to talk about. Okay, so back to what we were saying about the situation of if that was the case, right? If there was no fault divorce and if the kids automatically went to the father. But okay, the reason why I think it's so important that that this was even a topic, like this is why I like these conversations, because they're mature conversations, right? Like they have a lot of depth to them. And the thing is that even when it comes to, you know, if the children went with the father and the no fault divorce, if you really think about it, like it is that way, but it's the complete opposite way. Like more than likely, the children always go with the mother, and then more than likely they always side that it was the man's fault. So the man is actually living this unrealistic reality that we would have for a woman in real time. And that's so, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I don't get why people don't see that that's not right. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. You guys know I'm always eager to hear and see what you guys have to say about this. So make sure that you guys leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, as I always say. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're going to see your favorite girl on YouTube with a bun always popping up every single day with a new video. And I want to just thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Again, if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. And you guys already know, I always say it. I love you guys so very, very much. I will see you guys in my next video.